I have here a Pistol tactical flashlight. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the box and we're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna see how bright it is and show how to attach this to a pistol. Okay, so here is all the stuff. There's the little instruction manual, an Allen wrench, along with a adapter piece, and then a flashlight, some batteries, and a little screwdriver to aid in installation. So on the underside of the flashlight where the rail attaches, there is this little adjustment piece that is the piece that actually catches inside the grooves on the rail. And it has a little screw that I went ahead and removed with the included Allen wrench. And that allows me to go ahead and slide this to one of the 4 different positions that it has. That way I can get this flashlight mounted exactly where I need to, so that it lines up as close as possible to the trigger guard without actually interfering with that trigger guard. The other thing to keep in mind, that if this does not work with your gun, so if your gun doesn't actually have the grooves, you can go ahead and take out this screw right here, and then this allows it to slide all the way out the back, and you can completely remove this adapter. That way it'll fit on guns that don't have the grooves as well. So there's a little clip on the back that you can open up, and then it exposes the battery compartment. So you can see there's little pictures here and here showing you which way the batteries need to be installed. Once they're installed, you just close that up and clip it back on, and they're ready to use. So I went ahead and adjusted the piece a little bit so that my flashlight will be pushed just a little bit forward because it was hitting the trigger guard. And then I slipped it into position. And then to actually mount it, you just tighten down this screw, which clamps down the rail, just like that. And you can see it is now firmly attached, and there's just enough clearance right down here. You can see it's just barely missing the flashlight with that trigger guard, so that's right where I want it. So I just wanted to show the difference a little bit with the different styles of rails. You can see this rail right here has no grooves. So this is the kind of gun where you're actually gonna have to just remove that adapter piece completely so that it can just clamp on here, and then you could still have it fit on a gun like this even though there are no grooves. So that makes it really nice because it makes it more compatible with more types of rails and more guns. So the switch for the flashlight is just right here. So when you're holding the pistol and you're ready to shoot, you can access the switch. You can push it up for a momentary on, and as soon as you let go, it's going to turn off. And if you go down, you can hear it clicks on. That way it will stay on regardless of whether you move your finger. It also has 2 modes where it's going to be a strobe or a solid, and you can just do a quick double tap kind of thing to get between the 2. And it is also ambidextrous, so that same lever is on the other side and just goes the opposite direction. So you can use it whether you do right hand or left hand, which makes it really nice that way as well. Okay, so it's gotten a little bit darker outside now, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how bright this flashlight is. And this is a 1200 lumen flashlight, so it's going to be nice and bright. I'm just going to shine it back on the back of my fence and my tree, and you can see just how bright that is. If I turn it back off, you can see it's really hard to even see over there now, and then with the strobe or solid. So it is a very, very bright flashlight, and it will make using your pistol in the dark and night a lot easier and come in really handy. So I really like this tactical flashlight. I like the fact that it's got the adjustable piece on there so that you can position this exactly where you need to, or if you want to have it not be a fixed position, you can have it movable by removing that piece. And then I also like the fact that it's super bright. It's really easy to operate as well because it's got the switch for it is right where your finger is going to be resting when you're ready to shoot. It is super bright. Also, I like the strobe. So if you needed to disorient somebody as well before you needed to shoot, you can use the strobe which will, because it's so bright, it's going to disorient somebody really good. I highly recommend it to anybody that has a pistol and they want to have that extra tactical flashlight on the front of their pistol.